That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on!
Ah! Swing and a miss!
There's a lot of spun coming.
Don't throw it wide!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Longtime XBL veteran No Hummus put on a show on opening night, complete with an extra-inning walk-off homer. Season 8's last-place finisher has rolled that opener magic into an admirable Season 9, on course for a return to the postseason. His challenger is merzdrone, a Triple-A semifinalist who has impressed on the mound in his XBL return. This strikeout machine looks to claw his way to a second-half resurgence, It's the Florida Stags and the Salt Lake Sakuras. This is Match of the Week.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's XBL Match of the Week. I'm Light Snack, aka Florabelle, aka your play-by-play announcer. With me on color commentary is the spunkiest potato spud in the XBL, Season 8 quarterfinalist, Mike the Cooch. Mike, we've got a tough matchup tonight with two teams aiming to break into the postseason. What are you feeling heading into this series?
I feel like we're going to see some great pitching and some great defense. It wouldn't surprise me if these are quick games because these guys can pitch their butts off, Florabelle. So that's my expectation. Both lead the league in a lot of pitching categories. So yeah, a lot of pitching. It's going to be a treat.
I'm right there with you. Starting off with merzdrone, he was AAA last season, had a great season there, got to the semifinals of the AAA postseason, was promoted to the XBL. He was the Von Asen winner that season in the AAA, meaning that he was voted unanimously to have, not necessarily unanimously, but by the league office, to have the best pitching in the AAA. So right there with what you're saying, he's proven himself to have a great pitching ability, and even in this season, merzdrone has come out with a perfect game.
Yeah, that's about as impressive as it gets, especially in the XBL against some of these guys. I've never been close, so I mean, yeah, hats off to merzdrone, and great job by him. He can, like I said, he can pitch his butt off. It's impressive.
Incredibly impressive with what merzdrone has been able to do. His record isn't showing the pitching ability that he has been able to showcase in the past. But if he can get those bats woken up, you got to think that he has a good chance of coming away with a split, maybe even a big sweep here against No Hummus, something that he needs to get if he's going to want to rack up enough wins to break into that postseason. Remember, folks, in the XBL, only the top 12 teams get into the postseason. With 17 teams currently in the XBL, that means 5 teams will get left out. merzdrone trying to claw his way into one of those top 12 spots, while No Hummus trying to protect it. Currently sitting right around 500. He's doing a great job this season compared to last season. He was placed last in the XBL in Season 8. Now No Hummus, the league veteran, had a fantastic opening night sweep against B. Hagen. And right now, he's been able to put together the runs where he needed to. He's been pitching very well, just like you had said earlier, compared with Merz. And No Hummus, in years past, has actually been the other XBL player to have pitched a perfect game. And we're actually going to be seeing in the first matchup tonight, those two pitchers who threw those perfect games go head-to-head.
It's just like magic, isn't it, Florabelle? The two aces, two perfect games, and here we go, right on prime time. It's perfect. And I scrimmed Hummus a lot. Oh, sorry.
No, you go. I want to hear about those scrims.
Yeah, we scrimmed against Hummus a lot last season, in the off season rather, after his tough season, and he played me tough. He looked like a whole new guy, and he even sent me a little confident message. We're going to see a whole new Stags this season, and we sure have. He's 500 after struggling last year, so look for him to continue that hot streak.
You're 100% right there. It's like he's flipped on a switch, really trying to prove that this new Stags team is here to play and is looking to lock in a postseason slot as early as possible this season. It seems like tonight's series is going to be a big test to see if No Hummus can really back up his words and cement his status as a playoff contender.
Absolutely. And I think he does. I think we're in for a treat. Can't wait to see these pitchers go at each other. Like I said, if you have a bedtime, it might be a good series for you because this might go quick with this great pitching.
We'll have to wait and see. Speaking of the great pitching, that leads us into Dwayne's keys to the game. Thankfully, he left them over here for us. Aces high. We got, like I said, Jax Briggs for the Stags and Atlas Nunez for the Sakuras, those two pitchers in XBL history who have thrown those perfect games. And just their rosters and their pedigrees entirely. What do we think about these pitching teams? Are we going to be seeing those 1-2 run games?
That's where I'd bet my money. I mean, these guys can hit as well. I know they've struggled a little bit offensively. But I mean, they're still in the XBL for a reason. They're still some of the best players out. But if I were placing my money, I'd say probably 3 runs or less from both teams. I think it's going to be a low-scoring, tight game, awesome pitching, and I can't wait to see it.
I think ultimately No Hummus has the chance for one of the other keys to the game that Dwayne talks about, sneaky power, that ability to just have that patience at the plate and then wallop a big home run when you least expect it, or a big rally, some nice back-to-back hits. I think No Hummus has shown that he can do that in the past, but can he do it tonight against merzdrone, who has proven himself to have some of the best pitching in the league?
Yeah, exactly, and probably more so No Hummus, but merzdrone can do it too. They're both sneaky power, like you're just cruising, then all of a sudden one missed pitch and it's crushed 450 feet. So they've both got it in their locker. Again, the offensive stats haven't supported that, but they can both do it. It's going to be tough against each other in their pitching, but it wouldn't surprise me in the least if we see a dinger or two.
Yeah, and with that patience, being able to wait on that mistake of a pitch to drive it deep, to get that home run. Those early doors, trying to blow them open, trying to get on board first. There's going to be a huge advantage to whoever is able to strike first in both of these games.
Absolutely. It's going to create a lot of pressure, again, against this type of pitching. So yeah, blowing the doors open early, having the early success, it's just going to put that much pressure on the other guy. So early lead would be great. It would be very important. Whoever scores it, I think, has a huge advantage. Look for them to have a good chance to win the game if they score that first run.
But it's all a matter of holding on to that lead, and we could see some back and forth action tonight. It's going to be a great series to watch. I'm really excited for it.
Me too. Can't wait to cast it. Can't wait to watch it, guys. We're in for a treat.
I'm right up there with you, Mike. We'll just have to wait and see how this pitcher's duel stacks up. It's a battle of the perfect game aces, merzdrone versus No Hummus, coming to you guys in just a few moments. Stay with us. Into Lafayette Corner. It looks like merzdrone and the Sakuras will be the home team for game number 1 of this 2-game series.
Yes, sir, absolutely. And Lafayette has been a popular choice for the hitters, or maybe someone like merzdrone who needs a little bit of offensive help, short porches in left and right. Maybe hoping to get a couple cheapies and get on the board early.
You know this stadium well.
I do. It's a pretty stadium too. Very aesthetically pleasing.
A favorite home stadium of Mike the Cooch and his Potato Nation, and as well as the home team this season of Ashnod's Coupon, who is currently at second place in the standings. There's a lot of cool stuff happening at the top of the rankings right now. But today, it is the middle of the pack. It is these people looking to get in to the postseason. No Hummus looking to bounce back from that Season 8. And merzdrone looking to make a big impression here in his first season in the XBL after the promotion from AAA. We're starting this game off. Atlas Nunez, the 0.76 ERA. First pitch misses inside for a ball. 5-pitch arsenal here on Nunez. Low changeup, swing and a miss. The 1-2. Taken all the way. A big 2-2 curveball. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curveball. That's out number 1, and how this series gets started.
Not surprised at all. Flora, and I think that arsenal is part of what makes it so tough to hit him. The pitches move every which direction, different speeds, and good accuracy to boot.
Yeah, it's not every day that you find a 5-pitch Arsenal pitcher that has 3 different heaters. He has the 2-seamer, the cutter, and the 4-seamers. That one is laced. A big charge put into that one, but caught in left field for out number 2.
Yeah, great swing. A little bit lucky by Merz. He missed his location a little bit, but Hummus didn't quite make him pay.
Hummus at the plate, 2 outs and nobody on for Barry Allen, the number 3 batter. Having a good season, batting .265, gets into a good count here, 3-0. That one right down the middle, but taken all the way on the 3-0. Did not have the green light. The 3-1 from Nunez is swung on and belted to center field, but Johnson rushes forward to make the catch. So some hard hit balls, but it is a 1-2-3 inning. The Sakura's up to bat.
Yeah, hard hit balls indeed. I think if you're Hummus, you'll take that. Those are good at bats. He was patient. He didn't swing at garbage. Hit the ball hard. He just didn't quite find grass quite yet. Let's see how he pitches.
Quincy Johnson batting .174, swings at the first pitch, right to Fat Dick, throws it to Bulldoza for out number 1.
Yeah, nice one pitch out there by Hummus. I'm sure he'll love to get several of those if he can.
A 5-pitch Arsenal here from Briggs. 4-seamer, cutter, slider, the change, and the fork. Currently has a 1.53 ERA, so both of these pitchers showing their stuff. It will not be a perfect game here as that one is blooped into left field. Some nice swinging there from Merz. Gets a 1-out runner aboard.
No, yeah, I mean, not a great pitch to swing at, but he got enough of it, lifted it over third base, and that's a base runner early for the merzdrone and those beautiful stashes.
And sometimes that's all you need to do is contact, contact, contact. And here it pays off. A lot of speed there on first base as well. The 1-1 taken all the way, just a bit low. Nicholas Day, the 2-1, swung on right back up the middle. That's a base hit. First and second with 1 out here for the Sakuras, looking for a big rally to start things off.
Yeah, and merzdrone getting started early. He's like, hey, guys, what are you talking about? No offensive struggles. You're not talking about me, right? As he gets off to a hot start here.
Looking to make a big statement, trying to claw his way back in the standings. He can see the path to a postseason berth. A lot of speed on the bags again. The 2-0. Ooh, on the inside corner for strike number 1. The 2-1 to McCoy. Swung on, grounded to second base. The throw to second in time for out number 1. The throw to first, the double play. And that is how this inning goes down. The Sakuras threaten, but they do not score.
Great pitch there by Hummus to jam him, get the soft roller. Beautiful feed by the second baseman there, and it was just a pretty double play to watch. Just what Hummus needed there after a little bit of a threat, like you said.
Outside pitch activates for Timmy Thick. 242 average, the cleanup batter for the Hummus offense. 2 home runs on the day. That one left over the plate, driven to deep right field, and the Stags are on the board with a 1-run solo shot.
Yeah, as soon as we saw that location, I'm sure both of us were kind of shuddering, like that's not where you want to put it. And Hummus, like we mentioned, sneaky power. If you put it where he can get into that power zone, like that's what's going to happen. Great piece of hitting.
So the bats for both teams coming alive early in this game, but it is the Stags and No Hummus who strike first. Is that one weak contact, but all the way to the warning track. It will be caught for out number 1.
Yep, there's those beautiful Lafayette dimensions there. Way more threatening than it should have been.
Hey, that might have been a home run in swagger.
It might have been. It was high enough.
Lays off the 2-seamer inside to bring the count to 2-0. That one misses as well. The 3-0 here. Swung on. Might have been off the plate. Dribbled right back to Nunez. Throws it to first for out number 2.
Yeah, a little bit anxious. A little bit cheeky there. Maybe cheated a little bit. Thought he was going to get something better. Way to not give him a cookie there by Merz and get a quick, easy out.
Some good pitching there by Merz. 2 outs. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. The 1-1 off the plate. The 2-1 to Bulldoza. Swung on, weak contact towards the second baseman. Steps back, makes the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second, but one hit from Hummus, and it is a big one. The solo shot makes it a 1-0 game. He strikes first.
He does, and I think that's what part of what makes Merz a great pitcher. He's not predictable. You think 3-0, yeah, he's just going to groove a fastball down the middle, and not at all. Gets him to chase on 3-0, which was probably ball 4. So, well done by Merz.
We'll see if Merz can return the favor here and work a good count for himself. He does. The 3-0 to John Stinger, leading things off this inning. In there for a strike. 3-1. Also in there for a strike. Wait on Briggs to bring the count back full. The payoff pitch. swung on and fouled back into the netting right behind home plate. Briggs delivers. This one is swung on, weak contact, but towards that short porch in left field. Will it be off the wall? It is! That's going to be a lead-off double for the Sakuras. Thought about challenging for third there, but stays at second.
Yeah, thinks better of it. And that was a really beautiful at-bat there by Merz. Works the count, fouled off a tough fork ball up in the zone, and then gets enough of it on that short porch, like you said, for a nice double.
A big at-bat here for Burnswell, looking to keep the rally going, trying to keep any outs from popping up on this board. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. A good pitch there from Briggs. Gets him.
Yeah, when in doubt, just go with the high cheese. Some people can hit it, some people can't. Merz just a little late on that one. Big strikeout from Hummus.
A big strikeout indeed. Puts the first out of the inning on the board. That one is fouled back into the netting as well. The 1-2 is swung on, grounded towards first.
Oh, wow.
And he doesn't pick it up. And the run will come in to score, and it's a tie ball game. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a lag on the broadcast from the booth. Are you getting this as well, Mike?
No, I saw that clearly. Sorry, I should have taken over. I didn't realize you were getting that. But
yeah, I've been getting it all. Yeah.
Oh.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it was just a slow roller, just hitting the perfect spot, apparently. Hummus just couldn't quite get there with the first baseman. You don't want to dive when it's hit that slow. And it just trickles into right field for a very, very soft hit single RBI. As we're looking at the bench here, maybe some lag on their end as well. But we'll see what Merz decides to do as he steps out again.
Let me know if I'm a little bit ahead of you, as that one is called high for a ball. That one's in there for a strike. The 2-1 is swung on towards left field. And it will be caught at the warning track for out number 2.
Right.
That one's off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and dribbled toward short, picks it up, throws it to first, and that is out number 3 and how the inning ends. But the Sakuras answer right back. It is a tie ball game.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter how you get it as long as you get it. About as soft of a RBI contact as you're going to see, but Merz doesn't care. He'll take it as that one is popped up to the pitcher.
Yeah, broken bat on that swing for out number 1. 1 out, nobody on here. Tie ball game. Jax Briggs, the pitcher, up to bat. The 1-1 from Nunez, a big swing and a miss, high and inside. The low change is swung on and dribbled towards the first baseman, steps on the bag for out number 2.
Yeah, this is what we expected to see. A lot of soft contact, a lot of great pitches. And, we're not being disappointed if you're a pitching and defense fan.
A good change there. Clips the corner, brings the count to 1-1. The inside cutter swung on, dribbled to Stinger, picks it up and throws it to Cortez. A 1-2-3 inning. And now it is the Sakuras back up to bat, looking to get another rally going.
Yeah, beautifully done by Merz. Good sequencing, good changing of speeds. That cutter, again, like we talked about in the AAA series, just really tough to lay off, that inside cutter, and it produces a lot of weak contact like that third out.
That one is muscled toward left field. Does it have the distance? It does! Merzdrone has gone deep and takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, very impressive. High fastball, and he caught up to it. Great swing to inside out, and enough muscle to get it over the left field fence. Right as I'm talking about weak contact, Merz goes deep for the dinger.
No weak contact there. Muscled that one over the fence in deep left field. First pitch misses for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on, hard hit. Again, good contact, but right into the glove of Fat Dick for out number 1.
Yeah, nice catch by Fat Dick there.
First pitch to Nicholas Days, inside for a ball. The 1-0 misses. That one nicks the corner there for the first strike. The 2-1 today, taken all the way for strike 2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the breaking pitch, high and away.
Yeah, I believe that was the fork ball. That quick, sharp movement is really tough if you don't see it a lot, which most people don't throw it a lot.
That one is grounded towards short, picked up, thrown to first for out number 3. But the Sakuras with a big solo blast, taking a 2-1 lead. We still got a lot of baseball left here in this game.
It's turned into kind of a hit fest. It's kind of the reverse that I expected, if I'm being honest with you. Merz has struggled a little bit offensively, but I would think Hummus is the guy that's putting on the hits, but so far it's Merz. Hummus just left to that one solo shot.
Merz showing off his great pitching ability. Not letting that solo blast get him down. Still doing some great work. That inside pitch is swung on, trying to find grass, but a big sliding cast there from Skyla Herring in right field for the first out.
Yeah, I don't know if the sun was in her eyes. She didn't get a great jump on it, but reacted quick enough to turn back in and get the sliding catch for a beautiful play.
Turns what could have been a routine play into a spectacular sliding catch. The 1-1 here misses low and away. The 2-1 chases that one. A little blooper, trying to get over the first baseman's head, but he runs back. Cortez makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, and again, Merz is getting Hummus to chase his pitch, so Hummus has got to settle in and get a little more patient as he chases another one way inside.
Atlas Nunez now locked in for merzdrone and the Sakuras. Exactly what you want to see if you are a Sakuras fan. That one is fouled towards the dugout. The 2-2 misses high. Good take there from Hummus. The payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded weakly to second base. Picks it up, throws it to first for out number 3. So some good defense there by the Sakuras, and it's their turn to bat yet again.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Merz is looking very comfortable on the mound, which we expected, but also looking very comfortable at the plate. Let's see if he can continue here in the 4th.
The first pitch of the bottom of the 4th misses low and inside. A good take there from Merz. Swings it the high and away. Dribbled softly towards Fat Dick. Picks it up. Throws it to Bulldoza for out number 1.
Yeah, Fat Dick has been very active early on in game number 1. You love to see it.
A good performance there at second. First pitch misses inside to Zach Burnswell. 1 out and nobody on. The Sakuras lead 2-1. So a lead of 1. Merz perhaps disagreeing with that call right there. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled into the seats.
He was all over that. He just a little early.
Tries to catch up with that one, but it was high and off the plate. Dribbles it to Fat Dick yet again. And a throw to first for out number 2. Tries to step out of the box before the pitch is thrown there. Didn't have the time. But Cortez quick to a 2-0 count. Now 3-0. Briggs having some difficulty locating the zone early on in this game. Already 55 pitches thrown here in the bottom of the 4th. The 3-1 is drilled into the gap in left field. That could be extra bases. And it looks like it will be a double for the Sakuras. Some 2-out magic here in the 4th.
Absolutely. That play was a little closer than I thought it would be, but again, he gets in there easily enough after the drop ball. Nice piece of hitting.
We'll see if Boober can work the count here, but he swings at the first pitch right back to the pitcher, picks it up, throws it to first for the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the top of the 5th. The Stags trail by 1, but only 1 hit on the day so far for No Hummus.
Absolutely. And as you see, like, these new guys, B. Hagen and merzdrone, these rookies, these fabulous rookies, they're just getting better and better offensively as the season wears on. It's great to see.
The 0-2 swung on, protecting the plate there, and it is fouled into the seats down the third base line. The 0-2 chases the curveball in the dirt. The catcher picks it up, throws it to first to complete the out there. First out of the inning.
Yeah, the big Uncle Charlie there making Hummus look a little silly. What a beauty of a pitch there by Merz as he continues cruising.
Merz absolutely dominating on the mound after giving up that solo shot. The only hit allowed so far of the game by Merz. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the inside heat.
Yeah, again, getting him to chase his pitch. That looked like it was a running fastball, two-seamer.
Yeah, the
came way
two-seamer.
inside. Beautiful pitch.
Great location there. No, Hummus simply could not hold up or get contact on that ball. Oh, and a beautiful curve there on the outside corner. The 1-2 here to Bulldoza, taken all the way low. 100 miles per hour, hard to lay off of it. Low change,
Absolutely.
dribbled into the dugout. Merz trying to get this out here. Knows it's a big one. 60 pitches thrown here from Nunez. The 2-2. Taken all the way. Frozer, the big heat on the outside corner for strike 3.
Absolutely. You saw, if you're watching the broadcast, he held that spot there for just a second to make sure, and he locked it in. 99 power pitch. Absolute beauty. I think that was 3 strikeouts that inning, Flora.
If it was, then what an inning there for merzdrone. Able to just lock it down. And he is being very patient at the plate right now. The 3-0 taken all the way. Working these counts. 61 pitches so far for Jax Briggs. Looks at that one down the middle. The payoff pitch to the pitcher here, Atlas Nunez, rips that one, but just foul down the third base line. Briggs delivers, chases that one. It's going to hang up in shallow center field. Chattington runs in, makes the catch for out number 1.
Man, that got a little more interesting than I thought he would. But yeah, the center fielder did run in just in time to make the catch.
Yeah, the ball hung up just enough, as you said, for the center fielder to get in. Big swing and a miss there from Quincy Johnson, top of the order. That one, a little blooper into center field for a 1-out single. I'll bring up the number 2 batter.
Absolutely. And again, the growth of merzdrone as he re-enters XBL this year, I think it's the fastball. Early on, he was really struggling to catch up. He was all over the place, but really seems to be settling into his own.
Big steal attempt there on that off-speed pitch, and in there with a stolen base is merzdrone. So that puts a runner into scoring position with Skylar Herring at the plate. Chases that one off the plate, and it will be caught by the pitcher for out number 2.
Yeah, just missed that one. Just a weak pop-up, unfortunately. Untimely if you're a merzdrone fan.
Big strike one there to Nicholas Day. But rips that one up the middle. A lot of speed there on second base. The mojo boost from the stolen base, and they will be in there. It's an RBI double. Another run on the board for the Sakharas.
I stand corrected. I thought that pop-up might put Merz in a little trouble, but he comes up with a huge clutch hit there.
Big heat check there. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to Fat Dick, throws it to first for out number 3, but another run there for merzdrone and the Sakharas. They have a 3-1 lead now, and Hummus still with just that one hit.
Absolutely, and plenty of ball game left, so you're not super worried yet if you're a Hummus fan, but the way Merz is going with Atlas Nunez, it's a tall task here as we're already into the 6th.
Atlas Nunez is locked in, but you can see those stats already starting to diminish. We'll see if merzdrone can get Atlas Nunez to that next mojo stat. I believe it would be on fire. Works the count there to bring it full. The high and inside change is swung on and dribbled towards third. Nicholas Day picks it up, throws it to first for out number 1.
And as you said, Flora, I mean, he hasn't given up much, but Hummus has done a great job working counts and making him go deep into the pitch count here, as he's already at 67 through 5 1/3. So how much deeper does he go?
Well, that will be, one thing is for sure, that is the end of the road for Jax Briggs, taken out for the pinch hitter Phil Bartko Sr. So 5 innings of work for Jax Briggs, but 3 runs allowed. Sometimes a change of scenery can do a hitter good. That one is grounded towards the shortstop, picked up and thrown to first. The pinch hitter is retired, brings up the top of the order, Airman Reed.
Yeah, just more weak contact from Hummus, unfortunately, if you're a Stags fan. merzdrone continues to dominate on the mound.
First pitch is just beautiful, dotting the corner there on the outside. The 1-1 to Airman Reed is swung on weakly towards the shortstop, picks it up and throws it to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Sakharas. They are wheeling and dealing.
They really are, man. These fielders don't even need a glove out there. You can catch these barehanded, these weak contact hits. Great pitching by Merz. Hummus needs to figure something out here.
Yeah, the dominating on the mound approach working for Merz, not so much for No Hummus. He had that 1-0 lead in the top of the second, but since then, nothing going on offense for him, and Merz able to put together a couple of rallies to just make sure that he is extending his lead. He leads 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Juanita Talika, 8.53 ERA, is on the mound in relief for the Stags. The 0-2 is swung on towards the second baseman. He catches it. Fat Dick retires the batter there for out number 1.
Good play by Fat Dick again. And you said the home run, that was his only run of the game. It's also his only hit of the game. That is literally the only hit Hummus has in the top of the 2nd inning.
It was a big home run for the Stags there, but now it's looking like it could have been a little bit more. That one is a broken bat. Pop up to right field. Fat Dick ranges back to make the catch there for out number 2.
Yeah, great range by Fat Dick, but we know he can get around. He's a quality second baseman.
2 outs and nobody on here for Walker Cortez, the number 7 batter. 217 average here for this batter in the Sakura's lineup. Works the count again, a big 3-0. Takes that one all the way, just at the knees for strike one. 3-1. That one misses a bit high, and it will be a walk here for the Sakuras. Cade Booper up to bat.
Yeah, great patience there. I am really impressed with Merz's offensive approach this game.
He is absolutely showing that he means business in these games. That one is smacked towards the gap in right field. Oh, and a diving attempt by the right fielder. It will get down. It will hit the wall. The runner is rounding third base. They will be in home safely. It will be an RBI double. Another run on the board for the Sakuras.
Absolutely beautiful piece. It didn't tail toward the fielder. It just stayed straight enough where it was out of the range of the diving attempt. And Merz is killing him with this 2-out thunder this game.
These 2-out rallies have been big for Merz and the Sakuras. That one is dribbled bunt-like down the third base line. Not a ton of speed there from the batter, however, and they are thrown out at first. But another one-run inning there for the Sakuras. No Hummus having trouble containing this merzdrone offense.
It's surprising. I know Fleurbell, and it's very impressive. The patience, the ability to hit the fastball, to wait on the off speed. He's not blowing the doors off him by any stretch. Like, it's 4-1, so it's still a ball game, but 9 hits to 1, I think it is right now. So it's kind of domination as of so far. And
it's crazy to think that we're here in the top of the 7th inning, as this is a broken bat, and it will just reach the dugout. 77 pitches thrown. This one is belted back up the middle, ripped up the middle. I was about to say something about how there's only 1 hit, but that is hit number 2 on the day for the Stags.
The commentator curse, if you will, or maybe the blessing if you're a Hummus fan, is he desperately needed that, especially with nobody out. Let's see if he can get a rally going.
I'm just going to say how I was surprised that Nunez was not able to get to on fires. That one is hit to center field. Johnson gets under it for out number 1. But still a dangerous runner aboard there on first base. We'll see if No Hummus can get his 3rd hit of the day.
Yeah, he needs it, and I don't think he's one of the guys that take advantage of the running game as much in the league, like merzdrone or Weaver or what have you. That one popped up.
No hit and runs, no stolen bases is that one, yeah. A pop-up 2 shorts to the shortstop for out number 2. Brings up Chad Chaddington, who does like that inside pitch, and that is exactly what Merz is going to give him. Way inside and not offered at. The 1-0 misses just a bit low. A batter's count here for Chaddington. Works it to 3-0. Changeup. Oh, just catching the outside corner for strike 1. The 3-1. Big swing and a miss. The payoff pitch. Runner goes, and that one is fouled into the netting. A big pitch here. Delivered. Ripped up the middle. Is there a play? Oh, Burnswell gets a glove on it, but it does trickle into center field. That'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs, and the tying run steps up in the form of Patrick Fatdick.
Yeah, and Fat Dick, we've talked about him all night. He's had a great night defensively and a huge spot here. Really needs to get back in this ballgame with a base hit. Let's see what he can do.
And that'll be it for Atlas Nunez. The Sakura is calling upon the 3-pitch arsenal lefty specialist Tristan Washington in this lefty versus lefty matchup. The cutter in there for a strike. A big 1-2 here. Goes high with the heat. Swing and a miss. Merz gets out of the jam.
Yeah, great pitch selection there. With the pressure situation, it's even tougher to lay off of that high fastball. So throw one up there. If he takes it, he takes it. If not, the upside is he swings and misses. So great decision, great pitching by merzdrone.
Merzdrone showing why he was the Von Asen winner in the AAA last season and just how good of a pitching job he can continue to do here in Season 9 in the XBL. As that one broken bat weakly hit back to the pitcher and caught for out number 1.
Absolutely.
The 0-1 here to Skylar Herring in there for a strike right on the outside corner. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. A good 3-pitch strikeout there from No Hummus.
Yeah, beautiful. Hummus trying to get back into the ballgame, trying to scratch and claw, do anything he can to just steal some momentum here.
A 3-up, 3-down inning might do the ticket, as that one is hit to left field, and it will be caught by Soprano, hung up there in front of the Pete Boggs Gator Mall sign. So a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the top of the 8th. Now 3 hits for the Stags, but still just that 1 run. They trail by 3 with very little baseball left to be played.
Yeah, and I love Pete Boggs Gator Ball. My Miami and Pappy used to take me out there as a young spudling. Great spot if you're into that.
A great spot for growing those Growing those young potatoes. The 1-1 here to Jenna Bulldoza swung on just foul in front of the catcher. Four-seamer over the plate is swung on, ripped to deep left field. Say hi to Pete Bogg, Mike, because that baby's gone.
That is gone, and that is just what Hummus needed. He's got to be breathing a sigh of relief. Finally gets something on the board. It's been 2 solo shots. He's still trailing, but you got to start somewhere.
He just needs a couple more of those solo shots, and it's a tie ball game. But merzdrone has shown that he can absolutely shut down this No Hummus offense when he needs to. Florida Stags still trailing by 2 here.
Yeah, it's still in control.
To Simbi. Bounces off of the pitcher. A bit of speed. They're going to have to hurry at first, and they do throw him out at first. So a good reaction there from Merz to stay with that ball and get the out.
Yeah, just not quite enough speed. It was close, probably half a step, but the pitcher, great reaction. Sprung off the mound like a cat to make the play.
Juanita Talica is done for the day, patiently waiting, coming into pinch hit. Lefty on lefty. Interesting choice here from No Hummus. Perhaps didn't want to go to a righty here or didn't have a righty on the bench to face off against Tristan Washington.
Yeah, not sure about the bench makeup, but...
ripped back up the middle, but a great reaction there from Washington to reach down, pick it up, and make the throw out at first.
What a play by Washington there. I'm not sure what the fielding stat is, but that was a pretty hard hit ball to field cleanly.
With 2 outs. Hummus just chasing that first pitch inside and getting good enough contact right over the third baseman's head. Puts a runner on first with 2 outs and the tying run up in the form of Anthony Soprano.
Not ideal as you see the specialist take down a little bit of the power and contact stat, but still one of the better hitters in the Stags lineup.
Yeah, I wouldn't be unhappy to see those stats up to bat in such a pivotal moment. Swing and a miss brings the count full. The payoff pitch goes down and away again. A big swing and a miss. Got him with the same pitch twice. He's not Bice, but he can show him how it's done. A big out there. Yet again, Merz escaping danger.
Hey, not Bice, but still some pretty darn good players here. And yeah, like I said, when in doubt, just throw the cheese. You either hit it or you don't. And it's a pretty darn good location there, down and away. Hummus leaves one on.
And Merz is able to just dot these corners today, keeping Hummus guessing. Absolutely delivering a gem of a pitching performance, only giving up those 2 runs on 2 solo shots. We'll see what Merz is able to do here on offense as that one is lifted to left field. Plenty of time for Soprano to get under it and make the catch for out number 1. Asia DeSalsa on the mound now for the Stags. 2.19 ERA, 3-pitch arsenal. That one right down the middle, taken all the way. The 1-1 here to Stinger is ripped back up the middle for a base hit. So a runner on first with 1 out here for merzdrone, looking to put another run on the board.
Yeah, that was a great piece of hitting. Nothing fancy. It was a power swing, and he just went down and just slapped it back up the middle.
Runner takes off. This one weakly hit to second, so they will get the out at first, but the runner is safe and now in scoring position.
Yeah, I think he committed pretty hard to the hit and run there. It wasn't a great pitch to hit. Thankfully, with the runner started, no play at second, but 2 outs here. Last chance to get some insurance for the merzdrone.
And with that runner on second, 2-out rallies, 2-out magic, you said it yourself, has been the name of the game for Merz. We'll see if he does it again here. This one ripped into right field, but hard hit enough that they shouldn't have a play at home. Thinks about sending the runner, but sends him back to third. Trying to do a diddle here, but no, they will stay at the corners.
I love a good diddle. Oh, beautiful. And great actual defense there. Way to not fall for it by Hummus. Way to stay disciplined and make him earn it with another base hit here.
Yeah, Hummus patient enough there to just keep the ball in his hand, stare down both runners, make sure nobody's taking off. Keeps the runners at first and third. Still here with 2 outs. Cade Booper, the 2-1. Swung on, low and in the zone, and they could find grass. No, Airman Reed able to range back a good read off the bat there by the shortstop. Puts an end to that inning. The Sockers threaten but do not score. Last chance here for the Stags. They trail by 2.
Yeah, Reed with the good read, like you said. Great play by the shortstop. Good speed, good range as she tracked that one down. That was another run if she didn't. So a pretty big play there by the shortstop.
Tristan Washington is staying in the game. Stats starting to diminish just a bit. But quickly, an 0-2 count here goes inside with the slider. Swung on, protecting the plate. Right back to Washington. Caught for out number 1. A big first out.
That's been the story of the game. I mean, he's ran into a few that Merz has missed, but for the most part, Merz making him swing at his pitch.
The inside cutter. Swung on weakly towards short. Stinger picks it up, fires it to first for out number 2. The Sakura's 1 out away here from a big Game 1 win.
Huge Game 1 win, as you said at the beginning of the broadcast. This might do it.
First pitch weakly hit to left field. McCoy gets under it for out number 3. And the Salt Lake Sakuras take game number 1 against the Stags.
Yeah, huge, like I was just saying, and as Hummus is just free swinging away there and ends the game. Huge win for the playoff picture. He needs to find some down the second half of this season. Wow, I can't talk. To sneak back into this playoff picture. And if he plays like that, he's going to.
Yeah, merzdrone up to 6-15 now on the season after that win. This is just my personal thoughts off the record, is that basically on what I've been seeing, it's seeming to me like the number people want to try and reach is 12 wins. If your team can get to 12 wins on a season, it could be enough to get you into the postseason. Obviously, more is going to be better. That is what you're going to want to do. You want to get as many wins as possible. But I think 12 as that current benchmark is what a lot of teams are going to be trying to aim to get. This is a big win for Merz, getting up to that next rung in the ladder, so to speak. And I think he's eyeing at a sweep here in game number 2. I mean, he's proven that his pitching can hold down No Hummus. Can he do that again? Can he put together another few of those one-run rally innings enough in a way to walk away with a win in game number 2?
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. And honestly, I think he outplayed Hummus there in the Stags. It was kind of surprising. He struggled all year offensively, but as the season has carried on, you've just seen him slowly develop. And that 6-15 record is very misleading because he's played and unfortunately lost a lot of close games on the back of that pitching. So look to him in second half of the season to start picking up some of those wins, start turning the L's into W's as he continues improving his offense to go along with that pitching. And I think he has a great chance to sneak into the playoff picture. He's playing very well. He played me tough. He's played a lot of people tough. Let's see if he can get the sweep.
Yeah, and conversely with No Hummus, he's definitely looking for a split here because while he did have an amazing start to the season, and he has, proven a lot of the doubters by having a completely different look and approach this season as opposed to last season, he's still in danger this season of making the playoffs because it is such a tight race at the moment to get in there. You're looking at a lot of people right now at 6, 7, 8 wins. Hummus is right in that mix at the moment, and he needs to pick up every single win that he can get. He needs to try and find a way to wake up his batting, to contain Merz a little bit more on those rally innings. He was able to shut down Merz there in the late game. I can't remember if it was, I believe it was the 8th inning where Merz had runners on the corners and No Hummus was able to escape that unscathed. If he can pull off that magic a little bit more here in game number 2 and be able to put up maybe one more solo homer, or even not have to rely on the solo homer to score his runs, maybe we see a split here in game number 2.
Yeah, exactly. And he needs to, that might be the problem. He's trying to rely too much on the long ball. I've fallen victim to that sometimes too. Just go for the rally, go for the hit, be more patient, because Merz is going to just kill you with stuff out of the zone if you allow him to. So stop swinging at the bad stuff, start swinging at the good stuff. It sounds easy. It's not. He's kind of trending the opposite direction, unfortunately. So let's see if the bats wake up a little bit for him and he can, stop the bleeding, so to speak, as he kind of starts to tumble down the standings. Big win for Hummus. It would be a huge win if he can pull it off here. Going to be a great game, too.
It's going to be an excellent game, too. I can't wait to see what happens here. Both of these teams proving that this can be a back and forth battle. It will be No Hummus as the home team, and they are playing, not to confuse you guys, in Sakura Hills. So Sakura Hills is going to be the home field of the Stags, not the Sakuras. They are the away team, and they will be batting first. Quincy Johnson up to bat against Duke Towns on the mound for the Stags. First pitch in just a few moments.
Yeah, and here we go. Quincy Johnson, let's see what he can do.
Lefty on the mound. The first pitch misses misses for a ball. And that second pitch is in there for a strike. Sorry, more freezing there on my end. The 1-2 here to Quincy Johnson is ripped, but just foul down the third base line. The 1-2. Hit to shallow center field. Could it find grass? No! A scooping catch by Fat Dick, able to range back and make the grab.
Yeah, Fat Dick has been a godsend out there at second base. Another nice defensive play. And merzdrone kicking himself. He just missed that ball down the third baseline. Just missed it being fair.
Can't focus too much on the pass. Skyla Herring working into a good count here. Oh, a swing and a miss there inside. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him low and inside. A big strikeout there for No Hummus.
Yeah, beautiful pitching by Hummus here.
Big swing and a miss there from Nicholas Day. Chasing that changeup off just on the outside corner of the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him low and inside. Looks like No Hummus is switching things up here just a little bit, trying to see what makes merzdrone tick. The 0-2. Swung on, protecting the plate. That one off the plate, however. Weakly into the glove of Bulldoza at first. We head to the bottom of the first. It is time for No Hummus to bat.
Absolutely. I think he's trying to give him maybe a little taste of his own medicine, making him chase off the plate a little bit. Some weak contact to stop some of these soccer rallies as he hits that one sharply to start the game.
Yeah, good rip on that one, but right into the second baseman, picks it up and fires it to first for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Hunter Cuevas on the mound for the Soccers. First pitch in there for a strike. He's got a 4-pitch arsenal here. 4-seamer, 2-seamer, changeup, curve. The 1-1. Ripped again to the second baseman. Picks it up and throws it to first for out number 2.
Yeah, second base is the spot to be if you want balls hit at you, apparently, for both teams. My goodness.
Yeah, a lot of action for both second basemen so far in this series. We'll see if that changes here in game number 2, as that changeup is hit towards the seats in foul territory. McCoy going to try to make a play on it. Oh, just not enough room.
Yeah, long run, great effort. Just ran out of room there at the last moment. Good effort.
Changeup misses low. The 2-2. Swung on the low pitch. Bounces off the glove of Cuevas. They're going to have to hurry to get the out at first, and they don't. Enough speed there to get safe at first. So it will be a runner aboard with 2 outs for Timmy Thick.
Timmy Thick, indeed.
Swings at the first pitch, dribbled foul. A lot of speed there on first. We'll see if No Hummus changes up his game plan at all. You said before, not the kind to try and steal bases. Oh, just missed that pitch hanging over the plate. Herring gets under it in right field, catches it for out number 3. We head to the top of the second. 0-0.
Yeah, not really a small ball guy at all, like you said there, Fleur. Just kind of station to station. What you see is what you get. He's going to swing and try to hit the ball hard. No trickery. I do like the cream uniforms here at home for the Stags, though.
Yeah, very beautiful uniforms, that cream color for the Stags. I'm also fond of the pink on black, or was that fuchsia? What would you call that shade of pink? As that one is hit to Fat Dick for out number 1.
Yeah, good pop-up by Fat Dick. I would go with like a bubble gum. Maybe not
yes.
scientific, but, what can you do?
Yeah, the pink on black working very well for these Sakura's away uniforms. A quick 0-2 here to John Stinger. Protects the plate there, dribbles it to Thick, picks it up and throws it to Bulldoza for out number 2. Mojo up for the starting pitcher.
Is that pink, or I'm sorry, is that black or brown? I just can't comprehend.
Very good question. Let us know what you guys think. The 0-2. Misses just a bit inside for the ball. The 1-2. Protecting the plate there. Swung on and grounded to Airman Reed. Throws it to Bulldoza for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. 5, 6, 7 batters due up for the Stags.
Yes, sir. Chattington, Fat Dick, and Bulldoza. Your favorites and mine.
A very good, iconic almost lineup in the XBL. No Hummus, a big veteran of the league. We know him. We love him. We'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the second. Swings at the 1-1 off the plate. Burnswell collects it and throws it to Cortez for out number 1.
Yeah, this is kind of more of the pace I kind of expected going into this series after they put on more of a hitting show than possibly expected in game number 1. We're kind of cruising through this one, though.
2-seamer hangs up over the plate. High pitch, but it is going to be caught in center field by Quincy Johnson for out number 2. So 2 outs and nobody on here for Jenna Bulldoza. Hunter Cuevas, only 19 pitches thrown. That curveball wild, but finds the outside corner. Swings at the inside pitch. That'll land in foul territory. The 1-2 to Bulldoza. Strike 3 on the corner. What a pitch there.
Yeah, right on the corner. He's been doing it all game. Well, both games now. That low outside heater has been a staple of the Sakura's.
Yeah, No Hummus struggling to do anything against it. So the Sakura's back up to bat here, facing up against a locked-in Duke Towns. That one, drill to deep left field. Does it have the juice? It is caught on a leap by Soprano in left field. What a catch.
Yeah, Soprano showing his defensive abilities there. Made a nice jumping catch at the base of the wall. Not sure if he had to. I think he did. Nice play by Tony.
It looked like a necessary jump there as that one is weakly hit back to Duke Towns. Not a drop there as he catches it cleanly. Out number 2. Locked-in pitcher pitching to the locked-in pitcher. 2-0 to Cuevas. Down the middle, taken all the way for a strike.
Locked-in pitcherception, if you will.
The 2-1. Oh, ripped right back up the middle for a base hit. So 2 outs and a runner on as the lineup turns over here for the Sakuras.
Yeah, that's one of those little things. Might not seem like a big deal at the time, but just turns the lineup over for you going into the next inning. So great piece of hitting there by the pitcher.
Cuevas on first. Johnson in the box. 2 outs. Score of 0-0 here in the top of the third. The 0-2 misses inside. Duke Towns with a 1.35 ERA delivers.
Oh.
Strike 3 froze him. What a pitch there.
Yeah, that was quite an ugly swing, quite an ugly wave at the changeup there. Got him way off balance. Beautiful pitch by Hummus.
First pitch to Venom Simbi just off the plate. For ball 1. The 1-0. Misses low. Cuevas after that base hit has to go back to pitching. The 2-1. That one is poked up the middle for a leadoff hit for the Stags. We'll see if the Stags can put a rally together here for No Hummus.
Yeah, it would be greatly needed. Alleviate some pressure and even more so put some pressure on the Sakuras in this game, too, if he can get something going here. That first run could be huge.
Runner takes off. He was trying to bunt. It was a changeup. He stopped the run and will be tagged out on the base paths. So No Hummus trying for some small ball tactics there, and it did not pay off.
Didn't pay off at all. That was just doomed start to finish there. The runner hung out. He wasn't even halfway to second. He would have been thrown out by a mile.
Yeah, he grounded out on the next pitch and grounds out here. So what could have been a big rally inning for No Hummus, instead, basically 3 up, 3 down. And a big momentum shift here for the Sakuras as 2, 3, 4 batters due up. The heart of this Sakuras lineup. Big strike there for Towns. The 1-1. Swing and a miss off the plate on the off speed. 1-2. Swung on, broken bat. It's a dribbler. Nobody can decide who's going to collect it, and with enough speed, they are safe at first.
Yeah, some of these teams, a lot of speed like that. Those little just daisy dinkers can be very disappointing. And now he's in scoring position.
merzdrone showing No Hummus how to steal a base there. Gets that runner to scoring position, but this one is dribbled towards third. It will not advance the runner. Looks him back. A good play there from No Hummus before throwing it to first. You could see merzdrone thinking of doing a little diddle right there, faking back to second and running to third. Instead, 1 out and a runner on second.
Again, great diddle prevention from Hummus. He's been very disciplined as the runner takes off again. Not even close.
And they're safe at third. That's what merzdrone. This is what we didn't see from Merz too much in game number 1 or at all. Getting the runner onto first has been a staple of this. Getting the runner onto first, stealing second, stealing third, just finding any way possible to get that runner over the bases so that anything that gets put in play can bring the runner home. We'll see what happens here on the payoff pitch. Swung on right into the glove of Thick. It did drop. So, the runner's out at first there. It was a tough play there. Not sure what the ump saw there. It looked like, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words on that play.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, it's a tough decision for Merz. If you take off and they catch it, you're doomed. So I can't blame him for going back, but might have cost himself a run.
Ultimately, I think he made the right decision there. As that one gets away from the catcher, and they're going to go for home. Out the pitcher covering just in time. What a play there at home plate.
Beautiful play there. Hummus getting bailed out by some great defense. Usually the ball trickles away, especially with that much speed. There's no chance, but I can't believe he made that play. Beautiful.
Merz just running home at the first chance that he gets. And unfortunately for him, No Hummus right there to make the play. The 1-1. Ripped but grounded right to the shortstop, picks it up and throws it to first for out number 1. The Stags having some trouble getting to bring these bats to life consistently. He's getting some good rips, but they really aren't going much of anywhere. But that one does, right into the pitcher. So a 1-out single, and with a big cost for merzdrone as his starter is now injured.
Yeah, again, that was one of those, you see the location and you're like, uh-oh. If you're a BK fan, you know the uh-oh. But that was a hanger, and the pitcher paid.
A big uh-oh there for Merz. Looks like Hunter Cuevas only weak. They're going to leave him in. We'll see what happens here on this low change. Ripped to deep left field, and the Stags strike first in game 2. A 2-run shot.
Yeah, that was a bomb, and honestly, looking at the replay here, that was not a bad pitch. It was down and away, changeup. Just great way to sit back on it by Hummus and just crush it. A moonshot, 402.
Absolutely demolished, no doubt about it, and that will be the end for Hunter Cuevas here after 3 1/3 innings pitched. Yeah, we're only in the bottom of the 4th here. First pitch here is grounded to Stinger, picks it up and throws it to first for out number 2 of the inning, bringing up Patrick Fatdick. And on the mound in relief for the Sakuras is Anthony Mason.
Yeah, fan favorite Fat Dick here, going to get another at bat. He's having a troubling season, 164, 3 RBIs. He's played some great defense tonight, though.
Absolutely amazing defense as that one, unfortunately, will not improve his average. Grounded to Stinger, picks it up and throws it to Cortez. So the reliever gets the job done for the Sakuras, keeps it a 2-run ball game, but that massive 2-run shot from No Hummus and the Sakuras are now in their bullpen.
The reliever did get the job done, but the question is, did he come in 1 or 2 pitches too late? As that 2-run bomb puts the Stags in front.
The 1-0 is fouled into the seats. And yeah, the Sakuras need to put together one of their rallies that we had last game, and could this be the start of one now? Ripped up the middle for a leadoff single.
Could be, especially with the base stealing pedigree of these Sakuras. You know what's coming. It's just hard to stop.
A lot of speed again there on the bag at first. First pitch misses inside. The 1-0. Just a bit outside. Oh, that one in there for a strike. The 2-1.
Ooh.
And the 2-2. Swung on up the middle. The runner was going off. Will it be in time? No, he tries to tag him out at second, but he gets the ball thrown to first in time for out number 1. The runner does advance to second.
Yeah, that was a lucky break, an unlucky break, all into one there. That could have been a double play, but the speed prevents it with the base stolen attempt, and just one. Just 1 out.
That one's going to find some grass there in shallow right field. Will Merz send the runner a lot of speed? No, thinks about it. But the throw home means that the runner will advance to second. So it will be a double there for Merz. Second and third with 1 out. Here come the Sakuras.
Here they come indeed. Some great base running, and they just put so much pressure on you. Like, as soon as you throw the ball home, you know you're in trouble when you see him turn first. Just a free base after free base.
First pitch is in there. For a strike. That one misses for a ball. The 1-1. Ripped up the middle. 1 run will score. Hit slowly. Chattington picks it up, fires it home. Cut off by the pitcher, throws it to second. They've got the runner in a rundown. And they tag him out at second, but it is a 2 RBI single, and folks, we're tied right back up.
Honestly, great play by Hummus there. I know you're disappointed giving up the lead and tying the game, but turning a bad situation into just bad, not horrible, is always a good thing.
Getting an out where he could, and then a big ground out there to end the inning. So No Hummus puts up 2, and Merz answers back with 2 of his own. A brand new ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch misses outside for a ball. Second pitch in there for a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. K-Man activates. The 1-2 just a bit high. Good patience there from No Hummus. The changeup off the plate. Swung on and skied to shallow left field. McCoy running forward. Settles under it and makes the grab for out number 1.
Yeah, 103 with that K-Man. That's no joke. Had him obviously way out in front of the changeup there. Serious heat.
Serious heat indeed. A quick 0-2 here to Venom Simbi. Swung on, grounded to Cortez. Steps on the bag for out number 2.
Yeah, momentum slowly swinging to merzdrone and the Sakura's here in the bottom of the 5th. It was looking good for Hummus, but we've got a ball game, folks.
First pitch in there for a strike. merzdrone trying to put a lid on the Stags. A quick 0-2, K-Man activates, swing and a miss. Got him 103 miles per hour. What a pitch.
Yeah, what a pitch indeed. You know it's coming with that K-Man. It's going to be fast. It's going to probably be a strike, and you just still can't catch up to it. It's just too fast.
Couldn't handle the heat, and we head to the top of the 6th. 2-all here between the Sakuras and the Stags. Duke Town, 71 pitches thrown, stats diminishing, but still wheeling and dealing against the Sakuras. The 0-2 to Bulldoza, steps on the bag for out number 1. Mojo down there for the leadoff batter of the Sakuras.
That seems to be the key in trying to stifle merzdrone. It's that leadoff hitter every inning. You let them get on, they're going to start dancing and running and diddling and whatnot. You get the first out, that's a huge difference.
But in game 1, it was on the contrary. A lot of 2-out magic for the Sakuras, as that one is grounded to Airman Reed at short, picks it up and throws it to Bulldoza at first for out number 2.
Yeah, you're right. He did have a lot of 2-out magic now that I think about it. Good point.
First pitch off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Oh, in there for a strike. Right at the knees. merzdrone possibly disagreeing with that call. Swings at that one. Could it reach the netting? No! Simbi settles under it for out number 3. A big inning there on defense for the Stags.
Yeah, nice break there. Doesn't quite get to the fencing. Catcher has room to make the play. Always nerve-wracking. You don't want to give him an extra swing.
Oh, a good pitch there to swing at, but it does go foul. Anthony Mason locked in. If you have a K-Man in your bullpen, getting them locked in is always a very good thing to see. Goes with the screwball here on the 2-1. Swing and a miss.
What a pitch.
2-2 to Airman Reed. Chases that one. Weakly hit towards right field. Herring's going to have to hurry. Makes the sliding catch for out number 1.
Yeah, again, Hummus has been very sharp defensively when he's had to be. Controlling the base running and making several sliding and diving catches just like that one.
Yeah, merzdrone doing an excellent job here on defense.
Whoops.
And a big 3-pitch strikeout there. So 2 outs and nobody on here for Barry Allen and the Stags. Changeup over the plate is swung on towards the gap in left field. Will it reach the wall? McCoy has some speed. He dives and can't come up with it. We'll see if they try to go for 3 here. They're sending him to third. And he will be in there with a 2-out triple. The go-ahead run is at third for Timmy Thick.
It's that Thick boy again. Here he comes.
Big swing and a miss there on the outside pitch. Lays off of that one. The 1-1 goes with the low change. Oh, chases it, dribbled to Cortez, almost misses it, but is able to scoop it up. Step on the bag at first for out number 3. So a big triple there from the Stags, but Merz able to keep a lid on it. We head to the top of the 7th, tied at 2.
Yeah, beautiful bare hand pickup and step on the bag. It was an interesting animation.
Merz chasing the first pitch there and caught by Reed there at short. Looked like it might have hit the ground, but no, it is caught for out number 1. Merz taking the first pitch, just floated in there for a strike. The 0-1 is swung on down the foul line, but it will go foul. Big 0-2 here for Duke Town, still in the game here in the top of the 7th. 84 pitches thrown. Swing and a miss. Got him with the off speed on the outside corner.
Beautiful pitch by Hummus there, who is now actually on defense, as I misspoke earlier. But yeah, great changeup indeed.
Duke Town's locked in. We'll see how much longer he stays in the game for the Stags. That one is grounded to Fat Dick, picks it up and throws it to first for out number 3. We had 7th inning stretch. 5, 6, 7 batters due up for the Stags, facing down against the K-Man, Anthony Mason.
Yeah, nice to see Fat Dick get to make a routine play for once. He's been running all over the field out there.
Yeah, nice easy play there for Fat Dick, as that one is crushed towards the gap in right field, but Herring, a lot of speed out there in right, able to cut it off before it hits the wall. A leadoff single nonetheless here for the Stags.
Nice piece of hit, and that was a good location again. Just went up and got it and smacked it into right field for a base knock.
First pitch misses for a ball. The 1-0. In there for a strike. A lot of speed there on first for Hummus.
Oh,
This one could be two. Out at second and out at first. A big double play there for merzdrone and the Sakuras.
yeah, that was pretty clutch indeed. He must have some good fielding stats on these pitchers. They're picking some pretty hard hit balls.
Has to be, as that one is grounded to Stinger. Throws it to first for out number 3. So again, the Stags threatening but unable to convert a base runner. We head to the top of the 8th, tied at 2. 7, 8, 9 is the bottom of the order here for the Sakuras. First pitch misses inside. Duke Town still out there. And you gotta imagine that No Hummus wants to keep his pitchers in there as long as possible, knowing that this game is tied and could go quite some time. As that one is ripped right into the glove of the third baseman.
What a casual catch. That ball was roped at him. His life flashed before his eyes and just stuck his glove out there, and look what I found.
And a good play there from No Hummus, not to try to dive or jump for that ball out of reaction, just letting the ball come to him, like you said. The 3-0. Taken all the way for a strike. The 3-1. Ooh, right at the knees for strike 2. The payoff pitch. Towards the hole in left field. It's going to get down towards Soprano. He throws it back in quickly, but it will be a 2-out runner aboard with Anthony Mason up to bat. Sorry, a 1-out runner aboard.
Yeah, 1 out. Looks like he's going to leave Mason in and just try to bunt him over. Oh, Hummus.
Oh, and he goes for the out at second and on to first, not in time. So could have just let the runner go over and have 2 outs. Instead, it's Quincy Johnson up to bat. The RBI dud, tense. Let's see if merzdrone makes a substitution. He will. Seth Cruz coming in.
Yeah, that's
Maybe-
always the tantalizing decision. Should I throw to second? And the answer is usually no. Don't do it. It looks good. It never works out. And now there's 2 runners on, 1 out still.
And merzdrone, knowing that this could be a big moment in this game, puts on the pinch runner at second. And No Hummus finally goes to the pen here. After 7 1/3 innings of work from his starter, Femi Fatale on the mound. 4-pitch arsenal from this ace reliever. Gets into a 2-1 count here against Seth Cruz. The 2-1, swung on, hit foul back into the netting. The 2-2. Oh, just missed that one. Swung on and hit to right field. Allen gets under it, makes the grab. The runners are going to try to tag up both. They both get in there, second and third with 2 outs. So some extra yardage there for the Sakuras on the base paths with 2 outs.
Yeah, and I've talked about Hummus's defense and decision-making all night, but those were 2 questionable ones. With 2 outs, I mean, the guy's probably going to make it to third. Just don't give him an extra guy in scoring position.
This one dribbled down the third base line. Fatale's going to have to hurry. She makes the throw to first to keep the Sakuras in check. A big inning there on defense for No Hummus, able to keep the Sakuras from scoring. 8-9-1 batters due up for the Stags in this tied game.
Yeah, a good way to stay cool, calm, and collected from Hummus there. Those are some scary... those little baby just swinging bunts can be very scary, especially with the speed of merzdrone. So way to stay composed and make the routine play.
Merz has the one victory, though, of getting the Stags starter out of the game. And finally getting into No Hummus's bullpen. We'll see if that makes a difference as the game continues on. The 2-1 here to Simbi is swung on. Deep center field, maybe not enough power, as it is caught at the warning track by Cruz.
Man, off the bat, yeah, I liked it. The location of the pitch was not good. The swing looked great. It just ran out of juice out there. Maybe a breeze in center field.
And the breeze coming in to the stadium. This one right down the middle, taken all the way. Brings the count to 2-1. Just a bit outside. The 3-1. That one is crushed to deep center field, but again will die at the track, and Cruz gets under it to make the catch for out number 2. So Hummus putting a charge in a couple of hits right here.
Yeah, some good swings, but Cruz out there with the PF Flyers making it look rather routine after running quite a bit to make these catches.
Oh, that one just a bit inside. The 2-0. Swung on weakly. Burnswell cuts it off before it gets into center field. Throws it to first for out number 3. So a few loud outs there from No Hummus. But merzdrone able to keep it a 2-2 game, and a big part of his lineup, 3, 4, and 5 batters due up now.
Yeah, like you said, some loud outs, some great swings, but some even better defense to really make it just a pretty quiet inning.
Nicholas Day takes that one for a strike. The 1-1. Fouled back. The 1-2 today. Hits softly towards the third baseman, picks it up and throws it to first in time for out number 1.
Yeah, it was not a pitch to swing at, unfortunately, for the Sox.
Both teams able to keep each other in check. This game, too, being a little bit more of what we were expecting to see in this series. Don't you think, Mike?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of pitchers' pitches, a lot of chasing, a lot of soft contact, like that.
Speaking of soft contact, the 2-2 is lifted to left field. Chattington gets under it and makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, but no, this is pretty much exactly what I thought. I thought these would be two very close games. Really enjoying it. That's what we've gotten here in the ninth.
Still tied at 2-all, and two very tough batters retired there for No Hummus. This one is swung on weakly to right field. Allen gets under it to make the catch. We head to the bottom of the ninth, all tied up here. 2, 3, 4 batters due up here for No Hummus. He's done it before, looking for another big walk-off tonight.
And he certainly can do it, especially this part of the lineup. And this game is as even gets. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, great pitching from both of these guys. It has been an absolute treat.
And one of the great pitchers who made an appearance in the last game, Tristan Washington coming in, the lefty specialist. Lefty versus lefty here against Anthony Soprano. Works into a 1-1 count. That one swung on, weakly grounded to Stinger, who picks it up and throws it to first for out number 1.
Yeah, and that was a great pitch. Cutter right on the outer half, I believe. You have to swing at it. It's probably over the plate, but tough to make good wood. That's a tricky little one.
And with the locked-in Barry Allen, does he have the speed? No, he is out at first. He had a triple and 2 singles coming into that at-bat. I had to throw that out there. What a day for him up until that at-bat. But 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the ninth for Timmy Thick.
Yeah, Timmy Thick, the fan favorite here. Let's see if he can do it. No.
That one is lifted to shallow left. McCoy gets under it, catches it for out number 3. And folks, we have free baseball.
I mean, hey, I'm thrilled. It's another barn burner of a baseball game. You love to see it. Free baseball indeed. Let's see who's going to take this one home.
Will it be one of No Hummus's charged shots that finally makes it over the fence, or will Merz be able to put together one of his rallies here? The 2-0. Swung on, grounded off of the glove of Femi Fatale. That's going to be an infield single there for the Sakura's to start off the top of the 10th.
Absolutely, and Merz has caught most of those type of hits, and Hummus, unfortunately, not the same luck there. There goes the runner. Gonna be close.
Yeah, a quick check at first, and they are safe at second there. merzdrone's just doing what he can to try and get some runners in. And that one hit the other way. Grounded to Moldoza. She steps on the bag at first for out number 1, but that does move the runner up to third, and that is huge for merzdrone.
Yeah, very well done there. That's a clutch piece of hitting. It's an out, fielder's choice on the scorecard, but productive out nonetheless.
All he needs here is some good contact. And it looks like No Hummus is going to walk Esposito to get to the pitcher's spot. Set up that double play and see what he can do.
Probably the right decision here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of speed, but pitcher spot coming up.
And I think he's going to leave Washington in. He's that big specialist. He's in there for a reason. He's not going to be taken out. Might try to bunt here to get that runner in. Runner takes off. Oh, and No Hummus playing it smart. The runner staying at third.
Wow.
And does get the runner out on the base path, so that is big for No Hummus.
Absolutely
a big foul
huge.
ball there. The 1-1 swung on the foul line. It's called fair. Bulldoza steps on the bag. I don't believe it. The Stags get out of the jam.
Yeah, masterful job there by the Stags. I mean, Merz kind of ran himself out of it, but Stags, great discipline. Merz tried some diddlage. Didn't pay off.
Thought he could do something with the runner on first. It did not happen for merzdrone. There's that one. By No Hummus is grounded out to start off the bottom of the 10th. Here comes Fat Dick.
I just have a
Misses
feeling
outside.
Fat Dick might be the hero we deserve.
Lefty Specialist is activated, but it is a 3-0 count to Patrick right here. That one in there for a strike. The 3-1. Called a ball, and so the winning run will be at first base in the form of Patrick Fat Dick, and Jenna Bulldoza steps in.
Yeah, Fat Dick, decent speed at first. Way to not be greedy. Take what's coming to you. Take the freebie, be a team player.
But we'll see if Hummus goes for a pinch runner here, knowing that that is, in fact, the winning run. He's going to leave the players as they are. First pitch misses for a ball. The 1-0. Reach for it. Grounded to Stinger. Throws it for the sure out at first as Fat Dick moves up to second in scoring position, bringing up Venom Simbi. Tense is the catcher.
Yeah, Fat Dick loves being in scoring position. He's only hitting 150-ish, so he's not out there very often. But let's see if Simbi can get the job done and send us home here.
First pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1. Inside, swung on, weakly grounded today, who picks it up and fires it across the diamond for out number 3. We head to the top of the 11th, still tied at 2 apiece.
Yeah, and again, I think it's really going to be whoever basically is just who's going to finally be patient and stop swinging at the bad ones. Who's going to, yeah.
Merz doing exactly that on 2 back-to-back pitches right there, just trying to hope that a pitch is a mistake, as that is out number 1, weakly hit to the first baseman.
Yeah, they both look like they're up there just guessing and just trying to get a lucky charge into something. Not the approach you want to have against these good pitchers.
The 1-1 to Herring. High and inside, and swung on, grounded to thick. Throws it to Bulldoza for out number 2, bringing up the number 3 batter in Nicholas Day. First pitch just misses outside. The 1-0. High and outside. The 2-0. Oh, that one is crushed, but it does go foul down the third base line.
Yeah, that was absolutely pulverized, but just a half second too early there.
Yeah, a little bit later, and it could have been the game, as that one is weakly hit into the glove of the second baseman, Fat Dick. Some more action for him. We head to the bottom of the 11th. The lineup will turn over for the Stags here. Will the Stags take out their locked-in pitcher? Yes, they will. Phil Bartko Sr. still looking for his first hit of the season. The 0-1 is swung on, broken bat, right into the glove of Stinger for out number 1.
Yeah, again, I mean, just jammed him, sawed the bat in half, and who's going to blink first? Who's going to make the mistake pitching, and who's going to swing at a strike?
A strike right here from Washington in there. The 0-1 going in the same location. Strike number 2.
Great pitch.
The 0-2. Inside and defending the plate. It is fouled. Can try to climb the ladder here. Does not offer. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got her with the inside slider.
Yeah, it's that front door slider. It looks good, and then it's on your hands, and you have no chance. Great pitch by Merz.
The location there with the slider, but right into the glove of Stinger. We head to the top of the 12th now. Bud McCoy leading things off in the top of the 12th for the Sakura. Swings at the first pitch, goes foul. Asia de Salsa now on the mound for the Stags, the BB-prone pitcher, with a 3-pitch arsenal, 4-seamer slider change. This one is lifted towards that gap in right field, but it should hang up enough for the right fielder to range over and make the grab for out number 1. Barry Allen has it.
Yeah, well done there. More of the same, and there's another one. Inside slider, good pitch.
A 2-0 here to John Stinger. In there for a strike. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at the high heat. A big 2-2 right here. Got him. Strike 3. A good pitch there. 2 outs. Nobody on here. 2-all is the score here in the top of the 12th. First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. Swung on and grounded towards the second baseman. Picks it up. Fat Dick throws it to first in time for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 12th. 3, 4, 5 batters due up here for the Stags.
Another nice running play by Fat Dick there as we go to the bottom of the 12th. Can Hummus do it?
Hummus knowing he's just a swing away from ending it as the home team, looking for that walk-off magic. The 2-1. In there for a strike not offered at. Climbs the ladder here. Swing and a miss. Got him with the high heat. 1 out, nobody on here. Tied at 2-all.
Yeah, just
First pitch is swung on, broken bat, right into the glove of Nicholas Day for out number 2.
This might go all night. We might run out of pitchers here soon. This is these guys are just dueling.
You used the word barn burner earlier. That is exactly what we're in for here. As that one is swung on and lifted to shallow right field. Herring gets under it, makes the grab. We head to the top of the 13th inning here, folks. Walker Cortez leading things off here for the bottom of the Sakura's order.
Man, if you blink, you might miss one of these innings. They are just shutting each other down.
That one is hit, and he's going to drop in shallow center field right into no man's land, and it is a big leadoff runner here for the Sakuras.
Yeah, that's huge. As we mentioned earlier, the leadoff runner, very dangerous from the Sakuras with all that speed and base running diddlage.
Runner takes off. Will they have enough time to get there? He goes to second again, and he gets it in time. The throw in first, the double play. No Hummus, unable to make that play earlier in the game, gets it this time around and clears the bases.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered. It was looking good for merzdrone until it wasn't, as the double play. Very untimely.
The 1-1 is swung on and lifted on the infield. Fat Dick camps under it, makes the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 13th, still locked in here at 2 apiece.
Yeah, and if he's just a black hole out there, that Fat Dick. If you hit it toward him, just go to the bench, basically.
Nice slider there from Washington in there for a strike. The lefty specialist locked in, but stats starting to diminish. The 0-2. Swung on weakly to Stinger, ranges over and makes the grab before it hits the grass. Asia de Salsa at the plate will be staying in here. Both teams knowing that this game could go a while. The 0-1 misses inside. The 1-1 to de Salsa, in there for a strike. The 1-2, swung on, dribbled to Stinger, picks it up, throws it to first for out number 2, brings up the top of the order. Oh no, brings up the number 8 batter, Venom Simbi, my apologies. Swings at the first pitch, and that one will land foul. The 0-1 misses low. The 1-1 is swung on towards shallow center field. It's Burnswell who goes out, camps under it, and makes the grab for out number 3. We head to the 14th inning here, folks. Top of the Sakura's order due up.
My goodness, what a ball. Do you know, by happenstance, what the record is for an XBL game?
I do not know. I believe Dwayne might have the information there, our lead analyst and co-commissioner of the XBL, Dwayne, who is in the call with us. Not on microphone, but maybe he has that information, as that is a big strikeout there for No Hummus to get the lead-off runner out. Or lead-off batter out, I should say. So I'm curious what the match of the week... Are you asking for the match of the week records? That's what I'm curious of, as that one lands foul. Ooh, a good diving attempt there from the right fielder. The 0-2 is grounded towards third base. Thick picks it up and fires it to first for out number 2.
Looks like 23 is the record, but this might be the record for match of the week.
The match of the week record. The 1-1 is lined, and a leaping catch there from Timmy Thick at third base. What a catch. What a play to send us into the bottom of the 14th.
Leaping lumbago, that boy Thick. What a play.
The first pitch for No Hummus is swung on towards Herring in right field for out number 1. I'll bring up the top of the order. Tense is Airman Reed, the shortstop for the Stags. The inside cutter. Swung on, weakly popped up to Stinger, camps under it for out number 2. Brings up Anthony Soprano. Washington staying in there, the lefty specialist. That one drilled to deep center field. Could this do it? Cruz at the wall! Stags! Walk off!
Yeah, I didn't know about that one at first, but it just kept carrying and carrying. He got a big piece of it, and it's Anthony Soprano to send us home 426 feet. And what a heck of a ball game. We have what a split.
A huge split there for No Hummus. Hats off to both merzdrone and No Hummus for an amazing series there. Definitely gave the fans their money's worth in game number 2, the 14-inning marathon. But it was the Stags who were able to yet again pull out that late game magic, walk it off. Mike, what can you say?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, both games. Game 2 was obviously an instant classic with the extra innings and the walk-off, but Game 1, another close game. Great pitching and, like we said, the sneaky power, the timely hitting sends us home in the bottom of the 14th, I think that was. What a ball game.
It was 14 innings there in game number 2. Game 1, there was a lot of back and forth action, and then it ended up being Merz who was able to put together a few good rally innings and get a lot of runs in different innings. It was 1-run innings each time for Merz in game number 1. Game number 2, that never happened. He got 2 runs in one of his innings, and then that was it. He wasn't able to replicate that success he had in game number 1. So big props to No Hummus for being able to shut down Merz's opportunities. His base running tactics, No Hummus was able to get some clutch double plays, some clutch putouts there, especially in extra innings when merzdrone was able to get a runner on. No Hummus was the one who was able to shut down that offensive production. Merz as well. I mean, able to go 14 innings basically without only giving up those 2 runs that he did earlier in regulation, keeping it a tied game. But it was No Hummus's bat that was able to just find a mistake pitch, drill deep. I didn't even think it was a mistake pitch. I still thought it was a pretty good pitch that No Hummus was able to drill out in center field. I think the stamina decreasing there from Tristan Washington, the specialist lefty, might have been the ticket in the end, but still an amazing series from both of these players.
Yes, absolutely. I think you're right. I don't think it was the location. It was a good pitch. It was just fatigued, a couple miles an hour off of it, and Hummus was able to finally catch up. It was a little higher in the zone, I think, right? So able to put some backspin on it, get it to carry right out of center field, and like I said, send us home after 14 great innings in game number 2.
Absolutely amazing baseball from both of these teams. Thanks again to No Hummus and merzdrone for putting on a great show for us tonight. Folks, that about wraps it up for tonight's match of the week here on the XBL Twitch channel. We also, if you want to watch other previous matches of the week, you can find us on our YouTube channel or in the VOD selection here on Twitch. Thank you to Dwayne for producing tonight's match of the week, as well as to Urban Legend for the voiceover introduction, as well as Mickey the trailer guy for that amazing trailer that plays before each and every one of our series this season. Mike, thank you for being on Color with me tonight. Any final words?
No, it was my pleasure. Some more great games. It's a blast every time I get the chance to do this. So thanks for having me again. Hope everyone enjoyed. And yeah, everyone stay safe. God bless. Be healthy. We'll see you next time.
We will see you next time indeed. Folks, if you are in the XBL, make sure that you are getting your minimums in for each week. Make sure that you are sticking with the schedule. We're ramping up towards the end of this season, folks. It's the final stretch. The playoff picture is starting to form, and I can't wait to see which teams make it in. It's going to be a crazy race to the finish, guys. If you are not in the XBL but want to learn more about it, make sure to join our Discord. It's a great community. Lots of fantastic people, players, fans, streamers, you name it, we've got it. We love baseball. We love this game. And we love being able to put on a show for you guys every week. Match of the Week will return next week, same time, Sunday. Most likely at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern will be our AAA match of the week. And tomorrow night, we should have our weekly roundup for the XBL. From all of us here tonight at the XBL, I'm Light Snack, a.k.a. Flurabelle, a.k.a. your play-by-play announcer. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and thank you all for watching. See you next time.